Welcome in. Hey, what's up?
Hi.
Ready for the podcast once again. Save the
it.
planet. Let's get going. Boys and
Yes.
girls, is another glorious episode of Save the Planet. I am Keith, that
Always
is
glorious.
J-Bomb.
Hi.
I've cut you off like 3 or 4 different times already and we just started.
It's going to be a good episode.
Oh my god, we're not even a minute in, man. Hope everyone's had a good week. I had a pretty decent, God, compared to last year, I had a really good birthday. So,
yeah.
that's going to probably talk about that here at the beginning.
Sweet.
Patreon thanks, shout-outs to Casey Hurst, Gregory Fort, and of course Shane Johnston. Thank you all for... Thank you for being patrons.
We love you.
We love you. Endorsed by Mountain Arts Democracy. Go Mad.
Definitely go mad.
I did not forget this week, by the way.
Yeah, good job.
Thank you.
Proud of you.
Oh, you're proud of me?
I'm proud.
Oh, my God.
Or as they say in the club, I'm sproud.
I'm sproud.
Sproud.
So, something cool about this episode in particular, or at least the Aftershow. We are getting close to episode 30 on the Aftershow. This is episode 29.
Wow.
Yeah. We've been killing it on there.
Been throwing them out like crazy.
We've actually been consistent on Patreon. So, if you want to go back and listen to all episodes of the Aftershow, you gotta become a Patreon member.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll do that whole spiel about the $3 a month stuff later.
Join them and be shocked that we keep making episodes.
Ain't that for sure, man. So listen, how was your week this past week?
It was all right. Just busy, man. Just doing the kid thing, and the football thing, and cheerleading thing, and just work. And God, it's been insane.
I feel that.
I decided to have some drinks the other night, and then the next night decided I was going to do it again, and then I paid for like the next 3 days about it. So, yeah, that was nice.
If that was your Friday and Saturday, I did the exact same thing.
Yeah, that was it.
Yep.
And, wow. It was, it was fun when I did it, but yesterday and today and not good. not fun at all.
They're hitting you hard, aren't they?
Yeah, I'm getting too old for this shit. I don't know.
Well, I can tell you on my end, I didn't get too drunk. I got feeling pretty good.
Uh-huh.
I didn't get too drunk, but yeah, I was kind of feeling it Sunday. I was like, man, this fucking sucks.
Yeah.
But like, I'm feeling okay today. I didn't have to go to work, so that kind of helped today. But to be fair, you also have to go to work, have kids. They're doing extracurricular stuff. You got a lot more shit going on than your old pal, your old co-host here.
They've had practice, like like I told you before we started recording. My son has football practice 3 days a week. My daughters have cheer practice 2 days a week, and throw work in on top of that, and just God, it's craziness. It's all worth it, and as long as my kids love doing it, I'll keep taking them, and all that. But man, it's exhausting.
And another thing that I mentioned before the podcast started, you'll probably be pretty busy like that for the next month and a half.
Yeah.
This ain't like calming down. We are just within the first 7 days of September, so.
Yeah. And September 1st is when I start I'm supposed to already have my shit out of my attic for decorating for Halloween already, and I haven't done that.
Mm-hmm.
So I got to get on that, and decorating all month to have it all ready by October 1st is a bit of a task,
Well, not only do you have that to do before October, your Halloween countdown's coming back.
Nice segue. I like that. Let's go ahead and get the vote started up. Usually September 1st is when I start taking people's votes for your top 5 favorite Halloween horror suspense characters. And I'll go ahead and tally them all up, and we'll have a countdown again. I'd like to see a 31 days countdown again. But also, I know how much work that is, so
Yeah.
I'm kind of cool. I'm kind of cool with doing a 13-day like I did last year. That seemed to work out pretty good doing 13 days.
Well, 13 days, 13 nights of Halloween reminds me of whenever ABC Family or Freeform or whatever they're
Yeah,
calling themselves now used to do that.
yeah. We used to do 13 nights of Halloween.
Yeah. So that
Now they
kind
do
of
it all
works out.
month.
Yeah. So,
Yeah, I'm trying to remember who won last year.
honestly,
And Michael
dude,
Myers won last year, I
did
think.
he?
It was his first time winning.
You know me around this time last year. I was not there.
Yeah.
So, I don't remember who won last year. So, if you're saying Michael Myers won last year, I'm going to believe you.
Last year was when Halloween Kills came out.
Oh, that's right. I remember that.
Yeah.
I remember you saying that. Because that
It seems
was.
it seems that's a trend with the countdown. Like the year that it came out, Pennywise won.
Yeah. But if it's not some year that one of these bigger ones come out, it's going to be Jason Voorhees.
Jason and Freddy fight it out the whole fucking month. Don't know who's going to get it until like the bitter end.
That's so
And
lame, man.
they are. I mean, they are the Halloween icons. You can't. You got those. Those very passionate, very dedicated Halloween horror film fans, and that's who they always go to.
Yeah, but especially in the case of Jason,
Yeah,
films aren't very good.
I mean it's usually the top 5 is always it's Jason, it's Freddy, it's Michael Myers, it's
I can't
Chucky
speak.
usually makes it in there.
I can't speak on Freddy. I have not really watched Nightmare on Elm Street actually,
Mm.
so he might be a lot better. And honestly, the concept of Freddy I find a lot scarier. So
And Freddy's crazy,
yeah, so
Even though I do agree with the chick in Freddy versus Jason, she said, "What kind of pussy has to come after you in your dreams?" That's just not fair, man. That's cheating, you son of a bitch.
well, I mean, to me that makes him scarier.
Yeah, I mean you can't do
'Cause
nothing about
you
it.
can't.
You're
You're
just fucked.
asleep.
Yeah,
If
you're
he's in
asleep.
there,
He's
you're
controlling it.
fucked.
Now there was, I mean, and that, I really got into this show. It's been on for the past couple of years. It's called Eli Roth's The History of Horror,
Hmm.
and it's like a documentary show about horror movies. Like one episode will be about zombies, the next one will be about vampires, and they talk about like the iconic movies of those different categories. And they had the slasher episode. No, there was the sequels that don't suck episode. That's what it was called. That's what the episode was called. And they talked about Nightmare on Elm Street 3, which was actually better than the originals. And that one was cool because it was he was going after some kids in a mental institution, and one of the girls had the ability to pull other people into her dreams, and her and a bunch of the kids that Freddy's messing with, she pulls them all into the dream with her, and they go to war against Freddy. And that's a really cool one.
How crazy is that? That's the third one.
Yeah.
Wow.
And sometimes, most of the time sequels do suck, but for the ones that don't, they do really well.
Well, when it comes to even sequels of sequels, like those
Yeah.
really suck.
Yeah.
So the fact that you already had a sequel before, and then that one comes out and it's actually really good, that is kind of surprising. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, it was a cool one. And it still, that was right before Freddy. That was when Freddy still was a smartass, but before he became like comical about it.
Mm-hmm.
After 3, Freddy became more funny than scary, and that was the last movie where he still had his little smartass remarks, but he was scary. He wasn't just up there making jokes and laughing all the fucking time.
Did you hear that, by the way?
What?
Okay, I don't know. I don't know if it's coming in on my mic or not. I guess not if you're not hearing it, but like my friggin' scissor stand for my mic is just so rickety right now.
No, I don't hear it.
Ugh. Just try to move it around and Oh yeah, now it's making a liar out of me. I'm sorry to interrupt, but damn, that was irritating the shit out of me.
Yeah, I couldn't hear it.
There we go.
I hear that.
Yeah, that must be coming. I'm sorry about that. I don't know why it's doing that. Need some old WD-40 on there.
That's what I was about to say. You might need to hold that little bastard up a little bit. You know?
Yeah, sorry about that, J-Bone. That was just
Oh, you're good. You're
annoying
good.
the shit out of me. Ugh.
But
Great
yeah, I
start.
mean, in the third Nightmare on Elm Street's the one where everybody remembers that big line where he grabs the girl and he's actually a TV and the TV grows arms and grabs her and he tells her this is your big break in TV and smashes her through the fucking TV. Uh, that's the one everybody remembers that line.
Oh yeah, I remember it.
Yeah, it's just you're full of shit.
Hey, what do you mean? I totally
You ain't
remember that
a
line
movie
from.
that you haven't seen.
Shut up. I'm sure it's a
But
fantastic movie
oh yeah, it's great.
that I have
But
zero
yeah,
interest in ever checking out.
but yeah, just everybody that's listening, you want to vote on the countdown. All you gotta do is private message me, private message Jack Hagerman on Facebook. Tell me your 5 favorite Halloween horror characters, and
Well, you know
I'll
who
put
my
them into
number
the
one's going to
list.
be.
Yours is usually the same. Of course, the only one that really sticks out that I remember you always do is Jacob.
Yes, Jacob Singer.
Yeah.
Yes, I always do that because Jacob's Ladder is an underrated masterpiece
Oh, it's a great movie. Yeah.
of horror.
Yeah. Visually, that movie is insane.
And I can't help it if people watch it and be like, I don't know what's going on, it's too out of place. That's the point of the film.
It's fucking supposed to
You're
be.
not
Yeah.
supposed to know what kind of position Jacob's in,
I just
whether
thought
he's
about
alive
it.
or dead.
With us talking about usually the winner of the countdown is like the movie's coming out or it already did come out.
Mm-hmm.
If that's the case, then this may be the first year that Pinhead wins it from Hellraiser.
Is that coming out this year?
They're remaking Hellraiser.
Hmm. I think
Pinhead's actually going to be a female this time.
I think it also matters on how big the character has always been.
Well, Pinhead's always been in the top 10.
Well, is he? Well, but he's not like a Michael Myers or a Jason Voorhees. He might make top 5. I
Well,
don't.
Pinhead was. I mean, did you ever watch any of the Hellraiser movies?
Go ahead and answer that.
No, you haven't.
No.
But those movies, talking about like Jacob's Ladder, how visually it is. The Hellraiser movies are visually very fucked up, and sometimes like really kind of hard to watch, just because of how gory or how intense the scenes are. So those movies kind of stick with you if you ever watch them. I remember being a kid, and I think it was Hellraiser 4 scared the living shit out of me, dude.
I know that
It-
Pinhead's like the look of Pinhead is very iconic.
yes,
Like just thinking of Pinhead, you probably have an idea what he looks like.
yeah.
So yes,
And people, the people that watch the movies know that Pinhead ain't the only fucked up looking character. They got the rest of the Cenobites, and they're crazy.
mm-hmm.
They got the one that's all teeth. He kind of looks like one of those creatures from Resident Evil,
Mm.
And then you got the real fat one with the circular glasses that's all like wrinkled up and shit. And then you got the girl that's got like fucking spikes sticking out of her head. I mean, they're crazy looking fucking characters. And Clive Barker's got one fucked up imagination for even coming up with these characters.
Yeah, but I don't think like I said, you compare it to Michael Myers, Jason
Yeah.
Voorhees. When it comes to a grander scale of what people consider would be the greatest, I don't. This year, if he's got a new movie, he might make it top 5. I don't see him making it any farther than like 4th.
Yeah,
No way. And doesn't also Michael Myers also have another movie coming out this year with Halloween?
he does.
I was
He
gonna say
does.
I'm gonna say this right now. I'm thinking he's gonna win again.
This will be his. This would be his best chance and possibly his last chance because this is supposed to be the last Halloween movie.
Yeah. If he doesn't win it this year, it's gonna be Jason again. Do I want it to be Jason? No, because I think he's overrated. But I mean, when you think Halloween, of course you think of that dumb mask.
Oh yeah.
But I'm going to say it. It makes sense. That would be
I mean,
him. A lot of people like him. A lot of people think his movies are scary. I am not one of them.
and also, who knows? With the success of the movie Prey, this might be the year Predator finally wins one.
That's true. Prey was apparently really good this year.
Prey was very successful.
I do not have Hulu, so I have not watched it, but I have heard good things.
It's very good.
Prey, okay. With that knowledge, I'm going to say Pinhead makes it in top 5. The Predator will make it top 3. Michael Myers will win, and Freddy Krueger will struggle to... Freddy Krueger, God, I'm supposed to be a broadcaster, I can't talk. Freddy Krueger will struggle to stay in the top 10.
Top 10?
Yep.
Wow.
My prediction.
Okay.
I think.
Prediction.
Yeah. If we can predict that stuff, Freddy Krueger will struggle to be in the top 10. I think maybe Chucky will get there because Chucky's film is still relatively fresh. It's been a couple years since that one came out.
Well, Chucky had a series though last year on Sci-Fi.
Well, there you go. I didn't even realize this.
Apparently it did really good. And I think season 2 is even coming up soon, so that's a possibility.
I think that's going to, and like I said, Freddy Krueger might struggle to. Okay, maybe not struggle to stay in the top 10. Maybe struggle in the top 7. He'll be in the top 10, but lower half.
Also, I mean, as a fan, I know a lot of people got out of the show, but this being the last season of The Walking Dead, I'd like to see some Walking Dead characters make it.
It would be interesting to get more TV horror on there, too. Like, okay, would you consider... Now, it's not innately horror. The show's not innately horror, but I have watched a little bit of it, and I do think they are creepy. Those monsters that are in Stranger Things.
I would consider that.
You would?
A good candidate, yeah. If people vote for it, I'll put it on the list.
Because the show, now with your list, because it is a Halloween list, it doesn't have to innately be from a horror film as long as it's, scary.
I mean, it can, the way I've always done it is it can pretty much be anything sci-fi, suspense, horror, anything in that vast genre. Because, I mean, I can't keep it just horror because, everybody wants to vote for the Sanderson sisters from Hocus Pocus. And, by the way, Hocus Pocus 2 comes out.
It does come out this year, so, oh, shit, man.
The Sanderson sisters may, move up the list because, I mean, they barely made the cut a couple of years.
I was going to say, though, they barely make the cut almost every year, it seems like, except for, like, 1 year, I think they made top 5.
Yeah. Yeah, 1 year I think they got 4.
They're not going to, with the new movie coming out, they could probably break top 10. I doubt it.
Yeah.
I really doubt it because
I think it'll depend on the movie if it's actually good.
It'll depend on the movie, or it'll depend on who votes.
Yeah, that's also true.
Because our target demographic's probably not going to be voting for Hocus Pocus.
If you get the horror movie fans that are genuine horror movie fans, then the Sanderson sisters don't stand a fucking chance.
Right.
But if you get the people that are just fans of spooky season, then Sanderson sisters kind of got a little bit of a chance there.
Which I am a fan of spooky season. You just
don't like Hocus Pocus.
I never said I don't like Hocus Pocus. As a matter of fact, I'm probably going to watch it here soon. Because I do like the movie. I think it's not that great of a movie. I think people...
it definitely ain't an Oscar award winner.
No, it's an overhyped movie. But for a Halloween movie, I'll watch it every year.
Oh yeah, for a Halloween movie, it's one of those that it gets you in the mood for Halloween.
It's like the Santa Claus with Tim Allen.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't consider that a great movie.
Yeah.
I consider it a fine
everybody
movie.
watches it.
Yeah.
At Christmas time.
Exactly. I really like it. I like it more than Hocus Pocus, but just because, I'm the Christmas guy.
Yeah.
But I would put those two in the same realm, and it's funny because they're both made by Disney.
Yeah, they're both Disney flicks.
Yeah.
And they both came out around the same time.
I think so. I think Hocus Pocus is a little older, just a little bit.
Yeah, I think it's like 2 or 3 years older, but not much.
Yeah. But yeah,
They both came out in the 90s, right?
Yeah. But they're perfect movies for the time that they come out. I'm not going to watch Hocus Pocus whenever it's like the middle of April.
Yeah, shit.
I'm not going to watch, just like I wouldn't watch a Christmas or the Santa Claus whenever it's fucking June.
Yeah, you're not going to watch Santa Claus in June.
Why would I do that?
Yeah.
Now, Christmas in July, you might give me one day.
I don't do that Christmas in July shit.
I didn't do it this year. Honestly, like, I forgot Christmas in July was even a thing this year. Wasn't
Actually, I was spraying a golf course, like the country club,
and
it was in July, and they were making Christmas cookies, and I was like, "The fuck are y'all doing making Christmas cookies?" And they're like, "Oh, it's for our Christmas in July party tomorrow." I was like, "Are you shitting me?"
I
He's
forgot.
Like, nah, man.
I forgot Christmas in July was even a thing this year, man. I just
So when he told me that, I looked at him and I was like straight up about it. I was like, "Look, I'll give y'all the right to do a Christmas in July if you give me a Halloween in June."
I'd give you that. No,
And the
wait.
dude that was making them, he was like, "Dude, I love Halloween. Yes, let's do that."
No, you have to be the same time because remember, Halloween's 2 months in between, or got a month in between there.
So do Halloween in May.
May, yeah.
Yeah,
Dude, I'd fucking be all down for that.
I'm all for it.
May sucks anyways.
Let the kids dress up and every fucking thing.
May's only good for it getting really warmer.
Yeah.
Other than that, May sucks.
Yeah.
So I'd totally be down for a Halloween in May type deal. Halloween in May, Christmas in July, let's fucking do it. But in June, we have to have a decent meal.
Yeah, like a Thanksgiving.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. Well, especially where we're in America, we have to have some kind of decent meal. It doesn't have to be all out like Thanksgiving.
No, you could. Well, it'd be June, so it'd be warmer. So you could just do like a big ass cookout.
Well, that's what 4th of July's for.
Well, you can have it in June too.
You can't have 4th of July in June. That doesn't make sense. What are you talking about?
If we do that, then we're just gonna have to put, fucking 4th of July in December too, right?
Thanksgiving! Dude, we're putting way too much thought into this, man. God.
Actually, technically, I think May is when spring turkey season's in anyway. So, yeah, you could do a turkey in June.
Oh, my God. Are you playing Red Dead right now?
Hmm?
Are you playing Red Dead right now?
No.
I swear I hear a controller button clicking. I'm calling you out because I can hear it.
Why would I be doing that?
I don't know, J-Bomb. Why would you be? I'm kidding, dude. Like, I don't care.
Stupid ass microphone.
I'm only calling you out just because I heard it because it was so visible that you were pressing the button really loud. And I know.
The horse wouldn't go fast.
And I knew the button press, dude. That's how fucking good I am with listening to my PlayStation controller. I can tell because I can tell the click of the buttons. I'm a fucking nerd, man. Now, if you were to ask me, like, okay, well, what is this that I just opened up? I'll be like, I don't know. It's a can of something, beer, Coke. I don't fucking know. But you tell.
It's actually an Orange Crush.
But you tell me, well, la-di-da. But
dude, I've gotten into Orange Crush big time.
But you asked me what controller you were just pressing the button on. Right out PlayStation. I can tell you what the button sounds like.
Actually, that was an Xbox.
God damn it! God damn it! J-Bomb, you just killed me there.
Yep, it's an Xbox One.
Fucking A, dude. I don't want to go on with the show anymore. My bit's done.
I should have just agreed and let you feel better.
No, because then you'd be lying, and then we'd have this bond of untrust between us, and that would just break the whole dynamic duo apart. You know?
I get that. I
God
get
damn it! But now I'm upset.
that. I had to go piss in your hush puppy.
God sake almighty. And those are balls too. But you know
That they are.
but you know what wouldn't make me upset?
What?
If the people listening to this right now would become a Patreon member.
That was good.
Yes, we are on Patreon under the PDY Patreon page, and you can listen to Save the Planet, our 20-30 minute episode extra show where we decompress and talk about what we just talked about here a little bit and what's going on. A little bit more personal, even though this one's kind of personal today too, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about porn on this one, though. Ah, shit. Oh, shucks. What did I do?
You had to bring up the point.
I'm sorry. Patreon.com/itspdy. Patreon.com/itspdy. Become a Patreon today and go listen to the after show. Or if you just want to support, general support, and name call out, $1 a month. I never usually do that because that's not for the after show. But if you just want to support us, want to just spend $1, and when it gets your name read out on the show, like I did with the 3 names earlier, there you go. It's just $1.
$1.
Dollar bill, y'all.
You can't buy anything nowadays for $1. So
Oh my God! Tell me about it, dude. You just went to the store where I used to work at. That place is so much higher now, and it's not just because inflation. They had new management roll in, so you could buy pepperoni rolls for like $3-4 for 12 of them, right? And they're still really good. Don't get me wrong, but now they're $6.
Shit.
Yeah. I wanted to just get some of that, a couple loaves of bread. I forgot one of the loaves of bread, so I only got one. Milk, some cheese, and a pack of Mountain Dew. Oh, and a certain yum yum sauce. I don't know. All that was almost $30.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So I died a little inside.
That's like I went to Walmart today to get. I got 2 loaves of bread, one for my mom, one for me. And I got my mom a case of Mountain Dew and me a case of Orange Crush. And I got like 2 packs of sandwich meat. And that was like $40.
Jesus Christ.
I was like, my God.
And we're not.
I feel sorry for my kids. Like when my kids, like Tooth Fairy brings them $1 or something. They're like, I want to go to the store and spend my $1. I'm like, honey, there's nothing you can get for $1.
It's like on what? You can't even get a little piece of bubble gum and all the things anymore.
No, you can't get shit for $1.
But we're not saying this for y'all to just be like, okay, well, we feel bad for these guys. Let's go to Patreon or whatever. No, we're just bitching because shit's too high. Y'all should understand.
Yeah, shit's too fucking expensive.
Yeah.
Everybody knows it.
Always appreciated. Never necessary.
No.
Unless you want to listen to the after show.
Yeah, then you got to.
I'm such a dick. I'm such a dickhead. But no, seriously, it's all appreciated, never intended or anything. We love you, and we still giving you this show that we call Save the Planet, no matter what.
Yeah.
That's just if you want more of us dipshittery.
And there's plenty of it.
Speaking of plenty of it, there's the highlights channel.
Oh yeah.
The YouTube channel, Save the Planet Highlights.
Those are fun. I like those.
I have not yet started working on more of those, but I plan to now since I got my old birthday festivity stuff out of the way, which I want to talk a little bit about.
Yeah.
Since I got all that stuff out of the way, I won't really have anything to do, and I don't plan on going out and drinking because I need to save up some money. Let's be honest.
Oh God, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm planning on probably needing some more stuff to do at the house. So I need to work on some highlights stuff. So there hasn't been a highlight video in about a week. I'll start making sure I get some of those out starting sometime at the end of the week. Possibly weekend. Don't know yet. They will be more soon. The channel's not dead. It just started. I'm just very lazy. So, I want to briefly bring up what I did on my birthday, just briefly,
I'd like to hear about it.
Because then I want to talk the rest of the episode. Warning, by the way, about wrestling, because this was actually a very interesting week for wrestling. Most good, but we gotta talk about the bad. Before we get to that, birthday was actually not bad. Okay, so literally, if I had a below average birthday this year, it would be 1,000 times better than what last year was.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And I thought that's where that was headed, honestly. Because I had some plans, unfortunately. You know, shit happens, kids clapping, whatever. I get it. Some plans folded up, and I started getting uncomfortable with going out myself again. So I was like, oh, shit, there's got to be someone that's going out, right? And I found someone that was going out. I also found Gump that was also going to go out, too.
Nice.
But before I even knew it, Friday night, after I got done with a football game, I'm just going to go and drink beer. Like, I don't want liquor tonight. That'll be tomorrow night. Because it's not technically my birthday. It'll be my birthday at midnight, but I'm just going to drink some beers. And that's all I did. I went to the bar. I didn't really know anybody. And I just drank beers, and I didn't care being there alone that day, because like I said, it wasn't my fucking birthday.
Yeah.
So that was fine. But the next night, I was really not wanting to go in alone, because I'm like, that fucking sucks. It's your birthday, and you can't even get anybody to go with you? You lame ass. That's how I was feeling, I'll be honest. But
it's hard to pull off sometimes.
Yeah. And don't get me wrong, I know people have a lot of shit going on, don't get me wrong. I was just kind of upset, and I was like, fuck, dude, there's got to be someone.
Yeah.
Well, I found someone, and got a few free drinks, which is always good.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. But I think, I don't know. Whenever I go to a bar anymore, I always expect, like, okay, what are we doing after?
Yeah.
And I don't know why, because I think early last year, I always got in my brain that I was going to be able to go somewhere, to some place's house, and have like a house party afterwards.
Yeah.
And I think I got in my mind like, oh shit, that's what we're always going to do now. No. That doesn't happen all the time. I just got really lucky that I had a streak of weeks and months that was actually happening.
Yeah.
So the last like year of going, I just drink, go home, and then possibly go to the gas station, get some more drink, and drink the rest of the night at the house, which I don't like to do, but I'm wanting to feel better, you know what I mean?
Nobody likes drinking alone.
Yeah. But on this night, I kind of didn't need it. I was feeling okay as it was. And by the time I got home, I was kind of like just ready to go to bed.
That means you had a successful night.
I think so, yeah. I think, nothing cool, quote unquote, happened after. But on this night, I was also comparing it to last year. Yeah. I'm okay with that.
Yeah, it was much better.
It was a successful birthday night. And honestly, you don't need any of that extra cool getting laid shit or anything like that to really, like, enhance it. Even though I was like, fingers crossed, I was like, be realistic here, Keith. Come on.
It does help, you know?
Yeah. You've had one hell of a year. Just be happy with it. And by the time I got home, I was like, I'm pretty content. I'm happy.
It was a good birthday.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Hell yeah. That's awesome.
Only had a little bit of a headache whenever I woke up the next morning. So
I know. You got to hang out with Gump?
Huh? Yes.
And you got to hang out with Gump?
I did. He was there. Another friend of mine was there. I didn't end up, unfortunately, hanging out with Gump as much as I wanted to. Because I saw another buddy of mine. He's been going through some stuff. So I hung out with him more. And then whenever I saw Gump, I'd like say, hey, what's up, man? We'd hang out a little bit, whatnot. But yeah, overall, it was a really good day. But I want to apologize right now because I didn't... This wasn't like a week or two ago whenever I was like, when I got like super hammered. It was like 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, and I was messaging you and Z-Man and like 40 other people.
Yeah. That was great.
But I did apologize to her on Facebook, but I'm going to say right now that I need to apologize to Mad Member Falcon. I was drunk texting then too. And
okay.
and I don't know what I said. I don't want to look back. I don't care to look back. I just want to apologize for whatever I said and move on. And dumb shit be dumb shit, you know?
I mean, Falcon came from OD territory. She already knows about dumb shit.
She gets it.
Yeah, she gets it.
Yeah, so I just wanted to go ahead and nip that in the bud as we speak. But other than that little blip being of my own doing, it was a fun night. It was a fun night to end a weekend that I was worried was going to suck, and it did not suck. It was actually really good.
That's great.
So, that's basically all I have to say when it comes to my birthday stuff. But now, not doing shit like that again until Hell in the Hills.
There you go.
I got it out of my system. I'm good to go for at least another month and a half, but by the time Hell in the Hills comes, I'll be fucking jonesing for a drink.
I am so ready for Hell in the Hills.
Yeah, dude, it's going to be fun. Hell in the Hills coming.
I got to have Voodoo in the Valley first. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Coming early this year, it's sounding like.
Yep, October 8th.
Ooh, boy.
Yeah.
Let's go.
But it's going to be awesome because it'll be 2 years in a row Sever the Wicked plays. So
I want to so bad want to go to that, but I know I'll have to work.
Yeah.
And I want to take the day off that I would like to have for Hell in the Hills Saturday night.
Yeah.
And I'm so sorry because I need to get up that way again or down that way again.
Yeah, we'd love to have you back. It's always a blast when you come over.
The one time I came over, but it was a blast.
You came over a couple times, ain't you?
Just once.
Just once?
Mm-hmm.
I thought you came over like twice.
That night probably felt like multiple times I was there, but no, it's just been once.
The night you got your ass kicked by the coffee table.
Shut up! I went 0-2 against coffee tables that night. Shut the fuck up. Stop reminding me of that. Damn it. Speaking of that,
that was also the night you got pinned by me.
Oh my God. Yeah, whenever we were wrestling on the trampoline.
Yeah.
Bastard. Not get pinned. And we're going to have another drunk wrestling match at Hell in the Hills.
Oh God.
And I'm back to being bigger again, boys. So you're in trouble.
I may be dead.
You might be dead. Hey, I'm like the king of...
I'm just going to tell everybody, be like, Keith needs a shot. Go pour him a shot. And we'll just get you really fucked up.
Oh my God. Hey, I'm the king of segues tonight, apparently. But speaking of wrestling, have you heard about anything that's been going on this week in wrestling? I know you're getting a little bit more into it because of your son. Have you heard about what's been going on this weekend?
No, I haven't heard anything.
What the fuck? Where's your boy at?
I mean, I heard the results from, the WWE pay-per-view.
Mm-hmm.
Roman keeps the belt again for, over 2 years. Roman has been the champ.
For anybody that doesn't like wrestling, here's our wrestling talk. So,
yeah,
there's your warning.
I think Roman has finally hit his stride though, and him being a heel is really working well for him.
Oh, he's hit his stride for over a year now. I think he's
doing really good.
I think he's doing great, but I just hate that he probably won't be defending it for a while now.
The rumor is he ain't going to be defending it for a while, but the rumor is they're trying to finally set up him and The Rock at Mania. So.
Yeah, but I don't want that to be for a belt. That doesn't need to be for a belt. Were you already?
I mean, if it's for the belt, then Roman's going to win it.
Yeah, because Rock doesn't need it. Whoops.
Yeah, Rock's not going to win the title and stick around.
But it doesn't need to be for a belt. That's a big match enough without a belt.
Yeah, it don't need one.
I'm telling you, they had the best opportunity to take it off Roman Reigns last Saturday.
With Drew McIntyre.
Yep, and they kind of squandered it. That was honestly, overall, I watched that entire show. I haven't watched a full pay-per-view in a long time. And I watched most, if not all of that, for the exception of just listening to the Rollins Riddle match, it was a really good show. Very good show. The
Now, you
Intercontinental...
sent me that audio clip of Rollins running his mouth to Riddle about his kid.
Mm-hmm.
And wow, I know it's all storyline, but dude, that's brutal.
It's very brutal. Well, in real life, Rollins doesn't like Riddle.
No, a lot of people don't.
Yeah. That's...
I know Goldberg and Riddle had a really bad altercation.
Yeah, he legitimately does not like Riddle, but apparently they're at a point where they can at least work together, and I think it's working out very well. Apparently,
as long as they don't try to kill each other.
As long as they don't legit kill each other, like I think we're going to hear some people actually are trying to kill each other on the other side here in a minute. Yeah, as long as they're professional about it, it's cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, that match was good. That match was great, actually. The Intercontinental title match, you need to go watch.
Who was in that?
Sheamus and Gunther.
Oh, I heard about that.
Formerly Walter.
Yeah.
Dude, it shows that you don't need to do a bunch of flips and soupy gymnastic crap now to have a killer match. And this was just a brutal two big men just beating the absolute shit out of each other. And it was great.
Speaking of flip and loop-de-loops, how did it go with Edge and Rey Mysterio?
There wasn't that much. It was good.
Was it?
Yeah, it was good. I mean,
they won, didn't they?
They did win. The Judgment Day looked fine. Maybe if they would have won, they would look better. But I didn't expect them to win either. But the big thing about that was Dom turning on Edge and Rey.
How did Dom turn heel?
Dominic turned heel and turned on Edge and his father Rey Mysterio, which he gave Edge a low blow. And you can tell Edge has been acting for a while, outside of whenever he wasn't wrestling there for like 9 years. Because
he done some TV series and
the facial expressions he was giving whenever he got hit in the nuts was just like, why? And then he just falls down to the ground holding himself. And then Ray's like, what are you doing? Why'd you do that? And then he fucking wallops him like his dad did back in 2005.
Oh, wow.
Just wallops him with a clothesline like Eddie Guerrero did whenever he turned heel. It was great. Like, it was predictable. Nice. A lot of people saw it coming. But predictable doesn't mean bad.
Yeah.
And it was a great heel turn.
Oh, yeah.
But the only bad part about that show was how Drew McIntyre lost.
Really?
The fact that he lost. And then he acted like, I've heard it best, he got Lex Lugered. That's how I heard it.
Lugered.
Do you remember when Lex Luger, I think it was at SummerSlam 94? 95? I don't know. He had a shot at the title back at SummerSlam in the 90s. And he got disqualified. He won.
Okay.
He won, but he didn't win the belt. And they had a big old celebration and everything. Macho Man and them were hoisting him up in the air, like, because this was right after Hogan left. Left for WCW. And they were acting like he was the champion, that he had done it all, like, overcame the odds and everything. He didn't win the belt. So what happens with Drew McIntyre? He loses. He doesn't get disqualified. The one with Luger's a little worse because he actually intentionally got disqualified.
Yeah.
McIntyre lost. Straight pin, lost. And then Tyson Fury gets on the mic and they start singing stupid songs or whatnot.
What?
Tyson Fury, whenever he wins, will sometimes sing to the crowd.
Oh, dear God.
But Drew McIntyre lost. In front of his home country.
Oh, shit.
He lost the belt. He lost his chance at the title, and they're out there celebrating like he won the thing. And they
Oh yeah,
kept
that was in the UK, wasn't it?
and they kept the camera. Yeah, they kept the cameras running and everything. Ooh, yay! Let's a little party. He's like, we're gonna go to the pub and celebrate. Yeah. What the fuck do you have to celebrate?
No shit,
You
you
lost the title. You
lost.
lost your chance at the belt. So yeah, he got lugered.
Nice.
That was the only bad part about the show. I thought the show was great. Excuse me. I thought the show was great overall, though. That was a great show. I did not watch Worlds Collide, so I don't know any of the results. So I'm going to skip that. And I apologize if you care. I don't. Do you?
Was that AEW?
That's NXT and NXT UK.
Ah, okay.
They're shutting down NXT UK and rebranding it to NXT Europe.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so they're doing this. They did this Worlds Collide show, and they unified both the NXT and NXT UK titles as well as the women's titles. So, again, I don't know who won. I'm going to assume for the women it was Mandy Rose that won. I don't know why. I just think they think Mandy Rose is the shit.
Yeah, they're building her pretty big time right now.
Which she's hot as fuck, but I don't know if she's the shit as they want people to believe. But whatever.
I mean, from what I'm reading, she's just being a really good fucking worker.
Well, then, cool. If she won the belt, cool. I'm going to assume that she won, and I'm also going to assume that Braun Breaker won because I don't think he's going to beat Tyler Bate. I mean, I don't think he's going to lose to Tyler Bate.
Yeah.
Whatever. So I'm going to assume those two won. If not, sue me. I don't know what to tell you. Now the most interesting one. All Out. AEW All Out. I did not watch it. I heard about it.
That was what, CM Punk versus Moxley?
Before I get to that, yeah, we're going to get to that real quick. The trios titles were decided, and I only mention this because we'll talk about that here in a second. Because Omega and the Bucks won the trios titles, which is interesting. I'm still not sure how to feel about trios titles.
Trios title?
Yeah. A 6-man tag team title, basically.
I see that as being an opening for people to just start creating the shit out of factions.
They already have a lot.
Do they?
They have a shit ton. The Acclaimed and... I'm trying to remember... I don't think it was FTR. But I know I heard that the Acclaimed had one of the better tag team matches of the year. Or of the... Not the year, but of the weekend that night. Which is cool because I didn't know the Acclaimed were actually good wrestlers. I just thought they had that one guy that rapped that was actually kind of interesting. I didn't actually know that the Acclaimed were really good in the ring.
I don't even know who they are.
Look up the Acclaimed and look up some of the dude's raps there. He's not terrible. Unfortunately, I wish I knew more about current AEW like I did like 2 or 3 years ago. I just don't have TNT. I don't have cable to watch, and it's just easier for me to get on Peacock because I have it through my internet and watch Clash at the Castle. And I'm not spending... Yeah. I don't want to spend $50 for a pay-per-view.
Yeah, I have Peacock. So.
Yeah. It's easier to get Peacock than it is to get a pay-per-view for $50.
Yeah, no shit.
I'm sorry, AEW.
I got money for that.
I'm sorry, AEW. I'd love to support you even more, but I just don't watch TV and, blah, blah, blah. But
get your ass on a network.
Yeah.
That actually has on demand, and we'll be all right.
While it's still available, HBO Max, get on there.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Hulu, something.
Yeah. But we did have the main event. CM Punk took on John Moxley. Almost called him Dean Ambrose.
My son still does.
Really good match, I heard, and Punk won.
Punk won?
Punk won. Punk is the undisputed, unified, I don't know what they're calling it. He's the new AEW champion.
Okay.
Which I thought was stupid because it was only a week ago that John Moxley just became that. So I don't... The only guess is that they may have been concerned that he couldn't go for All Out, so they went ahead and did the weird-ass change for the title on TV. Either they did that for that or they did that to pop a rating. Either way, I don't get it.
Yeah, that's a mistake.
If he wasn't ready, then just continue with that interim title thing. Tony Khan has such a hard on for interim titles at the moment, anyways, because they just had it for the women too. Tony Storm is the new interim AEW Women's Champion.
Well, I mean, just for a wrestling company to just bounce that title like that, takes credibility away from it.
Yeah, well, I can't fault them because look back in the year 2000. Look how many times WCW. Excuse me. I know that's a bad time for them to talk about, but look how many times WCW and the WWF bounced the titles back between different guys.
Yeah.
I mean, I think WCW was over 20, and at least the WWF was doing it a lot too. Like The Rock, Chris Jericho had it for a day, Triple H.
Yeah.
I mean, it was going. Kurt Angle.
Yeah, they bounced the shit out of it.
Yeah, so it's not like It's not like AEW is doing something completely outrageous, but it was just a little weird. But
yeah,
it's getting more and more interesting what's going on with Punk. Because do you remember hearing about whenever he shot on Hangman Adam Page?
I heard about it, but I didn't really know what all he said.
There's some shit going on behind the scenes, man.
Really?
I don't know what's happening with this company, but Tony Khan is losing all control.
Really?
Yeah, so what I have here, we are actually going to listen to it. If there's a problem with the podcast later on, and the podcast gets taken down for some reason, it's going to be for this bit. But I have about a 5-minute clip that J-Bomb can hear, and you all should be able to hear it too. And we're going to listen to it and talk about it. This is from WrestleClips on YouTube, from the AEW media scrum from last night, that CM Punk shoots hard on Colt Cabana and Hangman Adam Page. But he also mentions the EVPs. That's why I brought up the Young Bucks and Kenny Omega, because who are the EVPs? So yeah, you ready to listen to this?
Yeah.
All right, let's get into it. Oh boy.
Okay, so you fancy yourself a journalist. Would you say you're friends with Scott Colton?
By the way, Punk does not sound like him at all.
No, he sounds rough.
Yeah, he does. I don't know if that's just the video itself or that's his voice after a match at his age. I don't know what's happening there.
He sounds rough.
He does.
So you're not friends with him? Oh, wow. Well, that makes two of us.
By the way, we are very profanity-laced. He goes on a profanity tirade, so expect, creature levels of fuck.
Nice.
What were you going to say before?
No, that was good.
Oh, I thought you were going to say something. My bad.
My point is, if you fancy yourself a journalist, even if it's for the silly world of professional wrestling, and you have journalistic integrity, people who report things, mostly that are bullshit, and slanderous lies against myself, if you are friends with somebody, you blew my spot. If you're not friends with them, I apologize. But you should probably disclose who you're friends with. I haven't had anything to do with Scott Colton in almost a decade.
Scott Colton is Colt Cabana.
Okay.
Probably wanted nothing to do with him even longer than that. It's fucking unfortunate that I have to come up here and speak on this when I'm on my time, and this is a fucking business. Why I'm a grown-ass adult man and I decide not to be friends with somebody is nobody else's fucking business. But my friends, if I fall backwards, will catch me. Scott Colton, I felt, never would have. My problem was I wanted to bring a guy with me to the top that did not want to see me at the top. Okay? You call it jealousy, you call it envy, whatever the fuck it is. My relationship with Scott Colton ended long before I paid all of his bills. I have every receipt. I have every invoice. I have every email. I have the email where he says, and I quote, "I agree to go our separate ways. I will get my own lawyer and you do not have to pay anymore." That's an email that I have. The only reason the public did not see is because when I finally had to countersue him through discovery, we discovered he shared a bank account with his mother.
This is right after he won the title, by the way.
Mm.
That's a fact. And as soon as we discovered that fact and we subpoenaed old Marsha, he sent the email, oh, can we please drop all this? Now, it's 2022. I haven't been friends with this guy since at least 2014, late 2013. And the fact that I have to sit up here because we have irresponsible people who call themselves EVPs and couldn't fucking manage a target, and they spread lies and bullshit and put into a media that I got somebody fired when I have fuck all to do with him, want nothing to do with him, do not care where he works, where he doesn't work, where he eats, where he sleeps. And the fact that I have to get up here and do this in 2022 is fucking embarrassing. And if y'all are at fault, fuck you. If you're not, I apologize. But what did I ever do in this world to deserve an empty-headed fucking dumb fuck like Hangman Adam Page to go out on national television and fucking go into business for himself? For what? What did I do? Dave, what did I ever do?
Dave Meltzer.
Didn't do a goddamn thing. What's your name, sir? Fuck the Pittsburgh Penguins. What are you doing, man? What are you doing?
I made it really clear in Forbes, and I just want to make it clear again. Nick,
It's not his position to make it very fucking clear. There's people who call themselves EVPs that should have fucking known better. This shit was none of their business. I understand sticking up for your fucking friends. I fucking get it. I stuck up for that guy more than anybody. Okay? I paid his bills until I didn't, and it was my decision not to.
Yeah, but I shouldn't have no commented when Nick first said it. It's my fault, and if I hadn't, it's my fault. It's my fault.
I appreciate
I
that.
should have
but
just taken it head on because you never said
anything. But I'm trying to
anything.
run a fucking business, and when somebody who hasn't done a damn thing in this business jeopardizes the first $1 million house that this company has ever drawn off of my back and goes on national television and does that, it's a disgrace to this industry. It's a disgrace to this company. Now, we're far beyond apologies, right? I gave him a fucking chance. It did not get handled, and you saw what I had to do, which was very regrettable, lowering myself to his fucking level. But that's where we're at right now. And I will still walk up and down this hallway and say, if you have a fucking problem with me, take it up with me. Let's fucking go.
That was right after he won the title.
Wow.
Apparently, right after there was an altercation. Not, I don't think too serious, but a security guard was seen, from what I've heard, sprinting back to the back towards there. And apparently, per Sean Ross Sapp, I believe, from Fightful, that the Young Bucks, or the EVPs, which I'm assuming are the Young Bucks and Kenny Omega, who I think that's who they're referring to. Speculation from my end, anyways.
Executive vice presidents.
Yeah. They threatened to leave. They threatened to walk out.
Wow.
Yep. So, that whole company's a mess.
Sounds like it.
What happened? Is it all Punk? Is Punk...
It's
Here's what I don't get. Who's being the big brat here? Because whoever's being the big brat, shut the fuck up.
I mean, Tony Khan started the company with the idea in mind of letting the wrestlers have control over, their own creative stuff. But the problem is, just like with, what WCW dealt with back in the day with Hogan and all them, you can't do that. You can't let the wrestlers run the show. So I think that's part of the problem,
Yeah. And it's clearly taken an effect. And I think it also has to do with Hangman being a younger guy, too. And Punk doesn't think that younger guys are being that respectful to some of the older guys anymore. Maybe it's just to him.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. Because here's another thing. I don't want to blast anybody here. Because, yeah, they're making some of this stuff public. But it's like so small of things. And honestly, I wish I didn't know any more about the Colt Cabana CM Punk stuff.
Yeah.
It happened. They went to court. I wish they just get over it. Or not get over it, but you know what I mean. Just
Yeah.
I don't know, and I don't want to like have an opinion who do I like in this situation, who I don't like. I'll tell you what I do think though. This does not make the company look good at all.
Oh God, no.
No. Punk doesn't come across well, but to be fair, we don't know all the sides of the story, so he might be fine with this. He might be the one that we should be rooting for.
Yeah, maybe.
So, and Hangman going to business for himself a few weeks ago, whatever. Punk did the same thing after, but I don't know. I don't know. But the main thing I get from that is this company, whatever's happened in the last 3 to 6 months, the shift in how this company looks compared to the WWE, and you have to, and I don't think you can compare them, but honestly, I think there's a little bit of comparison you can look at, like how things are run a little bit.
Yeah.
Because WWE was really bad off right before Vince was leaving. Right before this happened. I mean,
real bad.
Morale was really low.
Yeah.
They're probably at an all-time high right now.
Oh yeah, they're floating on cloud 9 right now.
Yeah, for more reasons than one. AEW was, for the past 3 years, has seemed to have this huge wave of momentum or whatnot, and just seemed like when Cody Rhodes left, slowly but surely the peg started coming undone, and now we're in the situation that this just happened with the guy that just won your unified world title.
Yeah. Don't make you look good.
In his hometown, too. Because the show was apparently really good. But now everything people are talking about, at least behind the scenes, is this media scrum.
Mm-hmm.
Is Punk's remarks right there, how he buries Colt Cabana, how he buries Hangman Page, how he calls out the EVPs. That's not a good look for your company. I'm just some bullshit-ass person that likes wrestling.
Yeah.
And I can tell you that doesn't look good.
No.
If I can tell you that and I don't know anything about shit, what do the people around the business think?
Exactly.
The people that are actually in it and are doing it, what do they think? I want this company to succeed. Because we don't need to go back to the days where WWE was the only fish in the pond.
No.
And it's cool to have another company that has money out there, because if AEW goes away, which I don't think it will for a little while anyways.
No, I mean, it's still got enough momentum to last a little bit longer, even if it implodes on itself before then.
But if AEW goes away, we go back to what? Impact?
Yeah.
Cool. Not.
No,
God.
God, no. That hasn't been a good brand since it first started. When they got rid of the 6-sided ring, Impact went to shit.
I don't see how. Oh my God. They've only been a thing for 3 years, and growing pains are coming.
Oh yeah.
But I just feel like this is insane.
Yeah, and I mean, I know it's just on Meltzer's podcast or whatever, but the thing is, that's still getting out to the public.
Yeah.
And,
no, this wasn't a podcast. This was AEW sanctioned media scrum, like they do all the time after shows.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, this was their own produced stuff that they go on, and usually that stuff's not a work.
Yeah.
Unless I've heard the quote, "working the boys," unless they're working the boys in the back.
Yeah.
But you listen to Punk, and he sounds so real when he's talking about it. I don't know. Maybe we're all getting worked. Maybe this is just one elaborate way to turn Punk heel, because MJF did just come back, and he did win, and he's now the number 1 contender for the title, which is awesome. I do like that. But you just made your company look real bad if this is a work. If this is a work, you made your company look real bad for nothing.
Yeah.
And if this is a shoot, your company still looks really bad, but there might be a little hope.
Yeah.
There might be a little hope to fix it, but right now, either way, you look real bad. But I think it's worse if you actually did it on purpose.
Yeah, right now it looks really petty.
Yep. Yep, indeed. And again, I don't want to talk.
I guess we'll see how it goes.
And again, I don't want to talk about who's right and who's wrong. I don't know. I don't really care. Just fix it.
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah. Because I like CM Punk. I do. I used to not. I do. I've got a lot of respect for the guy. I like the Young Bucks. I like Hangman. I like all these fucking guys in the ring. I don't care who they are.
Yeah.
Whenever I'm watching TV, whenever I'm watching wrestling, I just want to see a good match.
Yeah.
If there's shit going on in their personal lives to where they can't work with one another, maybe they shouldn't be working with one another.
No shit. Yeah.
If they want this train to succeed, they need to settle whatever business they have behind the scenes, and Tony Khan needs to step up as that head guy, as the owner, and do better with
And
this.
I mean, also, you got a job to do, and you got to work with these people.
Yeah.
And I mean, sometimes you have to, put your differences aside to do your fucking job.
There's also he was apologizing for something Nick did. He didn't say Nick Jackson, but we can kind of see where that's going. Where apparently Nick was giving out spoilers to the show, to some dirt sheets, like straight spoilers to the show, and him mentioning that is just sad too.
Yeah.
I agree with you when you said like they're doing some of the stuff they're doing straight out WCW, where the guys are booking and working for themselves or whatnot. It's like, I know you all started it with Cody and you all wanted a better, more family feel to the show, but AEW isn't that way anymore.
No.
You've changed it for, I thought, the better, but I don't know now.
Yeah, now it's people taking jabs at each other, and it's not in the fucking ring.
And it's just bullshit, petty bullshit.
Yeah.
And maybe it's even more than that, and we just don't know. But as a fan, I don't care.
Yeah.
Deal with it.
In the end, your job is to push a product out, and like with Tony Khan's goal was always it's to push a product that gives WWE something to fucking go, oh, we need to step our game up.
Yeah.
But if your own talent is sitting here blasting each other to the public, that's not good.
Not good at all. So that'll be interesting to see going forward.
Yeah.
Dynamite's not until Wednesday, so maybe they'll talk from here to then. Now, the way CM Punk was talking, I don't think there's any more talking to do.
No, I don't think he's got anything left to say.
No. and Punk's always been kind of like that guy that once he's done talking, you ain't going to get him to speak. Unless it's just like, I don't know.
Punk was always known as the guy, would come in and drop the pipe bomb, as he always said.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Did he once again?
He definitely did it this time.
Yep.
But it makes you also wonder if this is, in fact, a setup. But if it is, it was done in very poor taste.
Yeah, very.
Especially, bringing dude's mom involved in it,
Yep. So I don't know. We'll see, but I can tell you one thing. Like, even though they had a really good show, and I do want to support AEW more just because because even without Vince, WWE is still WWE.
Oh, yeah. WWE ain't going nowhere.
No, and they're still kind of got shitty deals and going on, whatever. They're getting better now, but
yeah,
they have a lot more momentum at the moment. But I still want to support this company, but I'll tell you right now, I'm so deflated after listening to that and after knowing what's going on with that. I'm just like, fuck, I don't want to listen to anything AEW for a while.
Yeah.
For at least a couple months.
Leaves a bad taste in your mouth.
Yeah, and that was really shitty.
Yeah.
Well, it's unfortunate. I hadn't heard the full clip, honestly. I heard the first minute just to make sure you could hear it before and kind of get to it. But I didn't hear the full clip until we played it there. And by the way, there might be a possibility during the show that you don't hear the clip, ladies and gentlemen, apologies. It'll be depending on whether I feel copyright will bite us in the ace. Will be the only reason why I don't put what we just heard on there.
And you did point out where the clip was taken from, so I think you might be all right.
Might be all right, but if you listen, I'm gonna upload this as it is. No edits on the clips or anything, but if there's some kind of problem with it, I will definitely take it out. So there will be a podcast tomorrow, no matter what. Obviously, we're recording it. But if you miss us reacting to it, you'll get where we're talking about it, and then you'll get our reaction aftermath. So just letting you all know that, and I'll keep this part in just to know what happened if you hear such a random edit. So, we just watched the video of CM Punk after All Out at the media scrum, and
interesting.
Boy, howdy. And not in a good way.
No.
Someone got fucked, but not fun.
It's not boy howdy in the buying Christmas cards way.
No way. No, not at all.
No. No Christmas cards.
That's fucked.
Yeah.
Whew. Where do we go from here?
I have no idea.
Well, how about we do some shouting out some shows coming up this weekend?
Let me see if I
some
can
good shows and not shows that are going to be like on the verge of like wanting to kill one another.
Yeah. Let's take a look, y'all. Oh, well, no, that's just a club thing.
Club things are usually private there, J-Bomb.
I'm aware.
Yeah,
we're not actually seeing anything here. Oh.
Do we have an empty weekend?
Oh
my God.
Yeah, it's looking like it.
Wow. Huh. I'm not used to having an empty weekend with no shows.
I'm looking.
But it is September. I don't think there's a lot going on until next month, anyways.
Yeah, I'm not really seeing anything here.
Hey, like we always say, if there's not anything right now that you can find, we'll post it on Facebook.
Yeah.
Just remind us, and bada boom, we'll get it on Facebook.
Indeed, yeah.
So don't worry about it.
If we didn't call out your show, let us know, and we'll call it out later.
Yep.
Yeah.
Twitch shout-outs. Always like to give these people a shout-out if they want it. Wildcard 42, Riggs. Old Mad Member Riggs. Also check out the Royal Flush Lounge podcast.
Indeed.
Gonna shout that out as much as I can, as long as I can remember and keep it in my notes. XX Freya XX, Old Falcon from Mad. Spooky Nick 666. Zachary Grady 96, Old Jedi from Mad.
Love me some Jedi.
Always do. Psychotic Smoker, Old Smoker from Mad.
Love me some Smoker too.
Go check out some Mad Twitch accounts right there.
They're probably great.
Probably great. Come on, no. You know they're great. They're real great.
Yeah.
So great. The great's got a great that's so great it's great.
Guaranteed.
Huh? How about some advice for this week? I think after listening to that CM Punk thing, I'll say the advice is just be nice to one another. Try to be. People can piss you the fuck off. Just, if you can be nice as possible. I know it's hard, because people do suck.
Sometimes people deserve a smack in the face, but can't do that.
Yeah, don't hit people. That's hurting people.
That's called assault.
Yeah, you don't want to do that. Just try to be nice to people as best you can, and as always, take care of one another. Take care of yourself, most importantly. With that being said, I don't know. I feel like that did that clip kind of take the feeling of the podcast down? I feel like it did.
Kind of brought the mood down a little bit.
A little bit, because I feel, I don't know, man. That's unfortunate. Hopefully we can get it back up for the after show.
Yeah.
We still got
right.
at least 20 minutes.
I think we'll be good.
I think it'll be good. I think it'll be all right. We'll bring it back. It's just, man, it's unfortunate for AEW.
Yep.
I like them.
And only they can fix it.
I hope they do. Thank you all for so much for listening this week. We're going to get to the after show now. J-Bomb. Thanks out.
Yes, sir. Will do. Thanks, everybody, for listening. Hope you enjoyed it. I'm sure the first half was very enjoyable, but most people nod off and fall asleep during our wrestling part. So if you did like it, I hope you did anyway. But we'll be back next week to do it all over again. Stick around for the after show where we'll talk about more crazy, fucked up shenanigans. But until next week, everybody have a great week. Be safe. Have a great weekend. Don't drink and drive. And as always, stay metal.